You've got Pokemon cards to sell, but where do you actually do it? Maybe you tried eBay or heard about Facebook groups, or your cards are still just sitting in a binder. Most beginners waste time on the wrong platforms through selling the wrong cards or give up when nothing sells. And this guide shows you exactly where to sell, what works best for new sellers and collectors, and which option might surprise you at the end. Let's start with what you really came for. If you want to sell cards today, here's what most collectors and beginners should do. Use eBay if your card is worth more than $20, is graded, or has strong buyer demand. It's ideal for rare singles, sealed products, or large lots of bulk, so common, uncommon, and rare cards. And you can use auctions also. Then use TCGPlayer if you live in the US and want to list low-value singles like holos or rares or double rares in the $1 to $10 range. It's great for selling lots of cheap singles quickly. An important note, if you're in Europe, the equivalent to TCGPlayer is Card Market, and it's optimized for selling singles and playsets and work across many EU countries. Here's something you might not know. eBay actually owns TCGPlayer and they bought the company in 2022. So in a way, you're selling through eBay, either directly or indirectly, but both platforms serve very different purposes, and knowing when to use each one is key. Let us breaking it down a bit. Most people watching this video fall into one of three groups. Group 1 is you just pull a few cards and want to sell them fast, maybe for the first time. Group 2, you're a collector who has a growing pile of cards and want to turn them into cash, maybe to buy new cards. And Group 3, you're trying to slowly turn Pokemon cards into a side hustle, starting out to sell many cards online. In the beginning, mostly by selling some of the cards from your own collection or buying some binder collections and sell the cards you do not want to own by yourself. No matter which group you're in, the platform you choose should match your goals and your card types. Let's look at the most useful options and how to use them smartly. Number 1 is eBay. It's still the king of flexibility. You can sell anything from a $300 Charizard to bulk energy cards in lots. So yeah, everything is possible to sell here. Then you have a really large audience, also worldwide if you want to. You can offer your cards as auctions or fixed price items. And you have a very high selling for rare cards. The negative side is that you deal with message, shipping and returns. Then you have high fees here, maybe 13% roundabout, and it can feel slow for low value cards. So I would recommend using this for graded cards, sealed products and high value singles. Then the second option is TCGPlayer. If you're in the US, it's incredibly convenient. You have a huge Pokemon buyer base and the cards can get sold quickly at market prices. But the problem is, if you're not in the US, you can't sell there. And also you need an inventory management if you want to sell higher amounts. And also there are seller levels, so you can't directly sell all of your stuff there. And it's best for bulk singles, lower value rares, or any set you want to list fast. The next option you got are Facebook Marketplace or Facebook groups. And here you got no fees, which is cool. Then you can also make local trades really good. And it's good for binder collection sales or other collection deals. The problem here is that you have no protection and that there are many scammers out there. And also if you write to a person, you often get ghosted then, so it takes a bit of time. So it's not so easy for beginners to begin with. It's good for selling local sales or large collections and if you're trading with people near to you. A platform that's growing fast and has a really clean interface for selling singles and sealed products as well is Card Trader. Not many people talk about it, and the cool thing is about Card Trader that it works for the US as well as for Europe. And the advantage of it is that you get buyer protection, that listings are simple, and also an API is available. TCGPlayer and Card Market do not offer these. And they offer both marketplace and consignment options. Also, if you want a second channel besides eBay or TCGPlayer, this is worth checking out. And a very cool feature is Card Trader Zero, which makes international shipping possible because it bulks your shipments as a service from them. Now for which of the seller groups fits which platform the best. In general, I would recommend for beginners just to start on eBay, selling your bulk cards or more valuable cards as singles, or you could also offer lots or binder collections there. And the good thing is that you have a really large audience there and you cannot easily misprice items if you do an eBay auction because of the large buyer base. And also you might already have an eBay account and can quickly start to sell your cards. But if you do auctions, you usually get around 70 to 80% of the real value, so you lose a bit of money there. For collectors, also eBay is a good option, but maybe you want to try listing some of your cards on TCGPlayer as well. And for the more professional sellers, all options are available. and it's wise to use for specific card offers different platforms, as we talked about which one is best for which platform. And if you got very professional, also whatnot might become an option for you. Alright, I hope that you know where you can sell your Pokemon cards now. Let me know in the comments where do you sell your cards right now. And if you learned something new today, give the video a thumbs up. This will really help more collectors and sellers like you find this content. And yeah, see you in the next one.